All right, let's go. I have to figure out whether or not the I have to figure out whether or not the I have to figure out whether or not the I have to figure out whether or not the last game is actually worth playing by taking a good hard look at it on pause before we start it. If I don't think I can save this game, I think I'm wasting my time and any viewers' time by continuing with it. I really bonked it up badly by having my fleets attack. It sucks because it's such a good start to those 2 planets and 1 more to go. But if I can't make enough money to get a colony ship out soon, I'm going to be overwhelmed because I have neighbors already. And they can only get better. I have to get through the place where I don't get better as fast as them to get to the theoretical place past that where I get better faster than them if I'm going to win the game, right? That means we got to do a real assess on the last game, because while I was pretty gung-ho at the end of the last stream for continuing it, I feel the same way right now. Don't feel the same way the last time I loaded the save. Kind of feel like I might have just messed it up too badly. But we're going to look, and I'm going to give it a try if it feels like it's even possible. I do have a new frigate fleet available. It's about as strong as the ships that I lost. The thing that really hurts in this save, because the difficulty is so tight, is money that I had to pour down the sink in order to replace a perfectly good fleet that I blew up with a not quite as good fleet. Cost as much as a colony ship that I desperately needed. And because this start is a super tight start, I don't know. I don't have strong confidence that my position is good, but we're going to look at it. It's taken forever to load because I still haven't been able to replace the SSD. That doesn't like a bladder. It doesn't like a bladder at all. But that's okay, because once it loads, we'll be able to play fine. So let's look at our situation. We have 2 colonies. We have a neighbor beside us and a neighbor to the north of us. I don't think we have any other diplomatic... Oh yeah, we have knowledge of Ecdarians that we have. They're literally right here. We have 3 close neighbors. We have some exploration, realistic exploration possibilities. Our singular fleet that we're using to patrol pirates is only 1,600 strength, 1,000 here, which is not unexpected at this point in the game. Faster hyperdrives, which will not trigger a private economy, just because it. Oh wait, no, it's not. Actually, this might help us. Okay, for some reason I thought we were 1 technology further, but it's not. This is the Irax hyperdrives. That actually will cost. Validate a ship fitting. Ship fitting could save us. I mean, that makes me feel like it might be worthwhile playing until the ship fitting. It's just a restart takes so much time. I'm going to have to commit to a restart in this stream. Probably should do it sooner. No, the stream isn't all just me restarting again and not playing. Reasons why the last stream went longer was because I wanted to play after I restarted, and the stream can go live if I feel like it. Or I could quit earlier if it doesn't feel like I'm having a good time. At anyone else? The capital A, I think 8. 8's not bad. And there's 1 other colony available. Where are we at here? Colony Romulus, which I would take 1 upgrade to get it going. We have no independence. Not great. I put all of the exploration ships on auto. It seemed to be stuff that kind of makes sense, at least for not missing any major. I, of course, have huge shortages in luxuries because construction, critical shortage. Okay. I don't think I can just fix a steel, dropping a steel station in an asteroid belt. Something gotta be an asteroid, right? Abundant. Yeah, something like this will just add that in. I guess the fact I clicked an actual action implies that I'm continuing. Have to, though. Let's give it 30 minutes. Game is still playable in 30 minutes. We'll continue, and if it's not, we'll start restarts. Bad. Attacked by pirates because we no longer have split fleets. Well, let's refleet. Well, I gotta repair first. They're not in great shape. At least we cleared the pirate base, though, right? I was really hoping we'd find more money in that wreckage than we did. You know, you do. Like, I thought there were pirates up here, found them, so gotta be my station. If pirates are inside your border, see their refueling. That that can help identify them. Right now. Station is stable enough that I can make. Once the fleet is built, we'll put it up into 3 even-sized fleets, I guess. 1 fleet to tell the pirates that keep attacking this system. Attacking in the station. Guys are still bringing in some treasure. Help. Thought about that. They seem to have repelled that pirate ship. I think it's really great that we have all these stations right around our capital, bringing in that iron. Okay, so we are still pulling things out of the pirate wreckage, which I think... How you doing, 6? Getting close to B. That's fine. Private economy has... It's pretty classic with the AI. Are they still profitable? They are. Okay, I'm not going to judge them too much. If they weren't profitable and they had this many guys just sitting here, I'd break some. But, they're fine. I think they're fine. But we'll watch this closely. They have to prosper in order. to be fair, they could just be waiting for the space station. The space station isn't very good. It's got really, really, really bad throughput right now. Oh, another pirate ship thought that it would be good to attack the place where... Nice. Bye. Try to keep that up. Oh, this is slow this down a bit. Could actually be pretty harmful to us because our fleet is... It's not strong. Don't have a lot of strength here, though. Most of their ships are stronger individually than my frigates, which not great. But I mean, pirates are cowards, right? Once we start shooting them and doing damage, they're very likely to flee and not get blown up, right? And our engagement balance isn't too bad. Like, we need at least 2 guys on each of these pirates in order to really push them off. Seem to be doing pretty well. Worried about these 2 ships. This foolish guy, he's getting shot by the station. That's not good news. Okay. I think this pirate engagement is going to go for us. Hopefully we don't lose any hulls, though, because we can't afford to replace them. I mean, I guess we could lose 1, because that gives us an even 12, which is a better division by 3, right? That's not positive. Back up to a reason. It's done sometime in our lifetimes. This guy must be disabled if those ships have backed off him. Yep, we're getting it. We're clearing them. Not only that, but we're getting it good. We're actually popping hulls. 13 ships still exist. Pirates cleared. Hulls popped. I think we're still in this game. I think we're still in this game. And fast missiles is a really useful technology since I'm probably doing missiles and rail guns, like the rapid guns. Apps. Finding all sorts of interest. None of this solves the problem of being pressed in on 2 sides and having Actarians up here. I wonder if the reason why these guys are so small is pressure from these Actarians. Certainly not getting pressure from me. They could also be getting pressure by these separate bug empires. They share planets. Could also be getting pressure here. But if the other side, if this Actarian empire is too big, then this buffer won't last long. Fleet is fully repaired and successful in its second engagement. It's divided up into fleet. So, what? Efficient way to do this. Probably a better way to do this. Probably be. Bet I could select them in groups if I group selected them down here. I could just pick. That is... why I said it was some... Can't do basic math. Ships. Check. A formal. Select 4 right. Anyway, because they can't join the fleet. That. Oh no, I removed a dude. Manual way of... It's the 6th Fleet, and then just for my own sanity, even though the game will not respect it, we will rename these in order. First Fleet. Second Fleet. And this can be off that. We hotkey them into their awesome organizational correctness has been established. Take the 3rd and use it to this station that's getting. The biggest problem we have is these fleets aren't stations. Let's see if we can't get this to work. Let's see if we can't find a way to get ourselves out of this problem. We're only a few hundred under. We're going 500, 5,000. I don't know why 5,000 down a year. But I think we're going to be okay. Attacking something, I don't have any way to defend. Not really even basic weapons on these. Of course, we're a long time away from being able to guard these stations independently anyway. Yeah. That's fine, I guess. More pirates is always fine, I guess. Start going faster again. The big thing is those drive upgrades are going to make a big difference. Right now, it's taking me forever to cross between the two colonies. I have absolutely no agility whatsoever. Gotta find money inside those pirate ships. Maps are not as useful as... Not completely. Not as useful as... That being a target. Get the opportunity to make the exact same mistake twice because I just split my feet back up. I could be using... Well... That problem... Maybe. Active. Bases near it. Anything that we don't... Not military technology. Maybe, though. I mean, I don't... I'm trying to think if there's anything at all I can use. Organization might be done. We can get our spy back. Accept the deal. Help them that much. Most of the planets that it will help them with, they won't be able to get on anyway, even with a 4... No. stations. Change for colonized planets you're not interested in. Absolutely will. That's good. Hopefully we can maintain those stations. But there were lots of idle transports last time we looked at the capital, so giving them more places to go to. At least that's what I'm telling myself right now. That's the hope. All these, but they're not stable because we don't have anything. Cannot afford money. Spaceport. Maps discovered. Okay. Guys, where are you going? Did I send you here? I don't remember. Manual. Not engage, please. That for me, please. Check them all to make sure they're engaged. I should actually just make that my defleet setting. But I always like say I'm gonna do it and blame the game like it's not my fault. The classic pattern of behavior there. Not engage. You're not yet strong or fast enough to be. First, you just need to protect the places where you're at. Just protect the places where you're at. How do I push that button? God, I put them on manual. Our pirates. Nebula. I didn't imagine seeing that pirate base last time. Maybe it was not anywhere near where I thought. It's gonna be so annoying. Ion Storm. Ion shielding. Not something that I see my past. Armor ones. I need to get like I need to get electronic defenses. I mean, it's in line. We could do it. Only reason to do it will be to kill the pirates. Money in killing pirates if you're lucky, but last time it can out. It also permanently gets rid of them. Another thing to check before is there that particular pirate group. Oh, they're the ones protecting us. Yeah, no, never mind. Not actually a bad position for them. Got a whole bunch of stuff blown up literally while I was watching, though. Not really great for them. But I have no interest in teching into destroying pirates that are the ones we're already kind of okay with. Nothing there. Oh. I don't know what you're doing. All going in the wrong. I might have to manual them again for a bit. Let's take one. Everybody. That'll get them back to the center of the Empire. Once this goes through, they need a retrofit anyway. And then I'll manual them until all their good choices are closer to this side, and then maybe I'll keep one. I really need them to do already done, which is start to green and yellow all the nearby stars. So I guess lost the ship and fled. That's because of settings. Have a same system engagement range. Not engaging. Hey, you have no mission. Always feels to me like these could be so much simpler and such better results. Tactics, anything in the same. Pirates effectively. That's what I would expect with figure chips. That's really what I was thinking was going to be the problem anyway. All problems aside, he is still not selecting missions with pirates that are literally... But if I give him an engagement range, they're going to run around. Right? I guess we said them. Other problem with make decisions themselves. They go in Nebula and activate the hive. Okay. Remember you being over here. Not over here. Yes, it's probably setting them to doesn't make them. These frigate fleets are not effective defenders. That's what we've learned. Not in these numbers. Which might just be the evidence that I need to declare that this game is dead and that I need to restart. These four-man frigate fleets do not have the strength to repulse any group of pirates that's more than... It's gonna get destroyed. And if they get destroyed and I can't replace them, then I cannot continue. Nothing more frustrating than losing a game that was an okay start because I screwed up. It does not sit well in my heart. I think if I do decide to re-roll this, which I'm getting closer and closer to like 100%ing, I'm going to re-roll Human again just because this was supposed to be a game. We're just going to write this off as a test game instead of the actual attempt. And then I'm going to quickly try to forget that it happened. Because, oh... money. Every time I'm like, I gotta write this game off, something happens that makes it possible to try. Nothing good enough to be sure, right? Possible to try. And 20,000 credits, what I have to assume is private economy purchases. Right when I'm gonna get new drives, they will also buy let it roll out. Happens. Will upgrade their ships specifically by hulls. Medium mining ship will upgrade that. Trader, upgrade. Change except for the type of hyperdrive they're using. Mining ship, or do we get mining ship straight through? Also need to do the same thing for our most basic ships. Construction ship. And then the exploration ship. Yeah, you're good. I mean, so bad. I still have very near vanishing confidence in the game. And I failed so badly last time. I'm pretty sure we can't do this thing. I can't even defend one system. But we'll see. We can put... Ships would save us. Then they cost us money, which in the long run isn't good. Not if we're gonna fail anyway. And there's a lot of things that can happen. This game will convince you that you can keep going where you actually can't keep going. They don't decide on their own. Engage in the same system. Not engage. Engage when attacked. No, because engagement attack won't work. Try it out. Okay, but they did have system assistant. They did have Starbase, so that test this down to one broken ship after a single pirate engagement. That's very sad. And in it, we gotta at least back his number. An extra guy. That took all the money I had away, hoping to. I mean, the only colony I'm aware of right now. Let's look at our exploration ships and get them retrofits. Put them all temporarily annual time. I had better linear of once they've all retrofitted, I'll force them, because that's the only direction that I'm going to find planets in. Watch our neighbors as they get stronger faster. That you're stealing. Actual fleet. I don't like giving them permission to do anything on their own. I know the fleet AI is better now than it has ever been. I still don't like giving them permission. Attack's still going. Definitely attack happening above. Out from the bugs. I mean, gave them a technology that's that useful to them, that was kind of money that we bribed them with. Bought. Sorry, I'm just not seeing good bars on my mic right now. Okay, well. Guys. Out where we want actually. Because I did send guys to them early. Pass. Check these planets and then just. I already did these. That's fine. And guessing of our frigates are. If I hadn't had to buy those frigates that got blown up, I would have been able to buy a colony ship. I wouldn't have. 1,000 now. No, they're not. What's happening? Whatever. I give up. Whatever the problem was that happened last time that made my colonizers twice as much, it's gone now. 42 is only slightly more expensive than I would expect them to normally be. That's perfectly acceptable. I can build 42,000 colony ships, I think. I mean, potentially, if I don't keep blowing ships up. If we can actually, you know, defend against the pirates for a little while. If I can defend against the pirates for a little while, I can build colony ships that cost 40,000. Okay. I have no idea why they were costing 60,000 last time. That seems super weird. But potentially fast missiles. Fast missiles is. I'm gonna learn a technology, like a military technology, I think. Threats first. Yeah, and that's the question. What are we gonna do? Fast missiles, even though we got the free step, fast missiles are also small and medium locked, which same as the fast turrets. So want second weapon type should actually be heavy missiles for us. Want to have them in large. While this technology got it for free, the actual line we need to go down. We could also just go down the center line. Eventually we'll get some large missiles. Heavy missiles as well. So we're going to add fast turrets. Maybe that's not best for the next immediate. Maybe we should be going. That's... I have found no research bases. I didn't think this is a dead game. We found no research bases. We got 2 close enemies. Our fleet is wrecked. This is a dead game. I don't like giving up on games, but I can see any path to get through them. But this is a dead game. I'm gonna validate it. Just so that I know for sure. Dead game. I have 15 years on my best technology because I have found 0 research bases. I have lost more ships than I currently own. I have 1 colonization candidate that's only a 15. I have 2 close, probably hostile, insect-type neighbors who will attack me on a whim. I have 1 exploration direction, and we've already reached pretty deeply into it and not found a useful world. I do not have enough money to colonize the 1 planet that I would need to colonize to continue. I do not have enough money to build a fleet. This game is a restart. Game is a restart. For sure it's I'm just going to waste my time by pretending it's not a restart and making excuses because I don't want to feel bad about a restart that wasn't caused by not finding good stuff, but caused by me playing badly. It's fine. Here we go! I have to redo my settings this time, though, because it's a new day. This is all fine. It's all fine. Normal. 100% goes to 125%. Colonization range limit is fine. Still gonna play humans for this game because I consider this to just that last game to just be a reroll. In the original reroll set, still a refugee fleet because that's the whole purpose of the series is to get a refugee fleet to work. Still exploration and colonization. Still only want the 1 level technology boost. This is the default, and I probably should do it because it probably is balanced better around 2 levels of tech boost, but we're staying on 1 anyway. Other empires, we're not setting anybody specifically. Lower all of these to 60, so that if we do end up getting into endgame, it's not insanely long. Leave the victory threshold at 60%. We could probably actually put it down to 50%. Start date years 100, so that if somebody snowballs, they can't take advantage of my lower numbers to just blow us out of the game. Restart. Back to the way we do restarts. Send the exploration ships out until they run out of fuel. Do not refuel them. If we haven't found at least 1 good capital planet, start again. Do that until we get a game that's playable. This is Refugee Fleet. It's not going to cooperate. Never does. Alright. So first, I immediately see something I do not like. And that is... Let's see if we can... Pretty big jump gaps for a starting position. But there's really tight stuff up here. Problem with this is this nearly 100% guarantees that there is an AI starting here. It would be very unlikely that the algorithm would not choose this as a starting location for one of the AIs. So that's definitely true. But there's this direction, right? And this direction kind of leads down into the lower arm, so that's not terrible. All right, let's do it. 4 exploration ships. Each one gets its own hotkey. And we explore until we find a planet or they run out of fuel. If they run out of fuel, we start again. 1. This makes more sense. 2. 3. And 4 down here because I'm actually section for now. Big jumps. And out, my friend. Trying to see if they can find us a homeworld. If maybe this time we cannot mess it up. Well, they're starting. I am going to try set better military AI policy. Really hard to get them to do it. I have to like manually set. I'm just not reading the. On pirates before we planet. That's good news. Like that. And guessing because it's so early in the game and we have no start. We have nothing that we. Guarding a mangrove forest, which isn't that good for us. Send you up this way. Automatically refuel. Automatically repair my manual ships because that helps with the exploration. Make fleet management a little harder. Cannot retrofit my manual ships. That will make me angry. Automatically refuel manual fleets because that's okay, and you can repair them too. If you retrofit them, I'll get mad. Automatically retrofit automated ships. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to automate many fleets, but I want them to retrofit if I have gotten to the point where I can. We find more pirates. Is that, or did I just not? I just didn't turn that down. That, like, the worst. I not. Oh, I failed to set the. What did you find? What did you find? You found one forest moon. That is a potential. Our ideals are continental, forest, and grassland as humans. And then we do okay because we have no negatives on any of the planets that just naturally have good habitability in their top ranges. Like, so that's what we're looking for. The big want continental worlds because we have a bonus that gives us free colonization tech when we settle continental worlds. And that's a big deal. That's like tons of free science points that are usually immediately useful. I don't know why I'm scrolling in and out in a system that I literally already saw there's nothing in. 2. If 1 is going here, 3 is going here, down this way, then 2 I guess has got to do the top part of this. Right, because we don't even want to deal with these nebulae. Do this. One is doing a survey, or he's nothing good, so moves on. Nothing blue. He is still looking for a world. Let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, we also should put a costs little. In fact, I find myself almost always choosing range, and it's something I know I'm going to need for sure. Later, I'm not. Yeah, that it's on the screen. I can't find it because I'm clicking the right button and it's already on the screen. Fuel, because I'm going to need this. This is a good range increase, and it's an in-place upgrade, which means it affects my ships that currently exist, even if I haven't landed by the time it goes through. And if I do down queue it later, I'm gonna need it eventually, so the research isn't wasted. That's why I almost always start with fuel. That's a thing. Can't see that the fuel is on the screen already, and that's why I'm looking for it. Castellan, get on. Why are you? Suitability 10, not acceptable. That's why you started looking at other. There you go, get out. I'm at 4, and I'm used to doing exploration at. I like to explore at 2, even though it makes it take more time, because it allows me to react to what's happening in the systems. Okay. See what found. Oops. We has found nothing that we can use. I guess can go this way. This. About to enter system. Find anything useful for. Yes, that is a blue world right there. Is a mangrove forest. It's highly unlikely this will be. Chances that this is good for us are very low. But we can't ignore that chance. So you've already rejected this system, which means, well, I didn't notice you got attacked by some. Because there's, oh no, that's right. That's just me losing my, forgetting what. This is our starting planet. I thought this was his first planet, and this was our start. No, this is pirates. Pirates. 1, 2 are both about to enter world. Is still surveying. This time he did find something he didn't like and ran away. That time it is really, there is nothing there. There's a lot of useless planets. Let's head 2. 2, you got anything for me? Not. Yes, you do not. I lost 1. Okay. I lost 1. 1 got attacked. 1 is dead. Is that a critical failure? I mean, 1's quadrant isn't that important. It was like the weirdest one because I was going to have to go into this stars like super far away. I don't think the loss of one is... Loss of one is... I guess we send back to this planet that we saw, star that we somehow skipped. I didn't. We have another Romulus, and Romulus has a grassland moon. Grassland moon is a good candidate. Does a grassland moon contain the things we need? I don't know. Fight adversary. Get in there! Tell me if you found me a world, please. Bad. Not useful, which I highly suspected would be the case. Would have to be an amazing mangrove forest for us to be able to be on it. Lot of space monsters around us, which is not great. Run away. Exactly. So you were forced to run away from Romulus. Romulus gas giant has... Did we get a good beat on how strong they are? We did. All right, so it's classic. Oh, I left that behind because there's pirates there. I was like, why would I leave that planet behind? The pirate system. We're going to do the classic move, which is I'm going to take my fleet and I'm going to throw it at these guys because that is a high possibility planet. And if my fleet can't kill them, we restart. Because I cannot afford to not scan that grassland world. That would just be not very good. Make it in? Make it in for me. Very much. Love it if you just make it in for me. Useful. Nothing in that. Alright, number 2. Already selected. Means I went right back to where I was. Head up this way. So you decided to do a cross jump through there. No. You're missing it. I can see where your line is. Not gonna stop it. 2. Can explore this world while we're back around. Acting. Covered anything worth looking at here? You have not. This way. Did I? No, you're just moving so slow at this point that I can't tell what's happening, and we don't have an empire. And I probably have this turned on selected ships only. Probably have it on all. I can actually see where people are going. It's confusing to have it on all once you're actually in a real game, but at the beginning it can help. So why did you decide to do this? Going through 2 dangerous systems, and you're super far away from the fleet. 2. We discovered an independent colony of humans. Well, that's interesting. Super interesting. Get a home world, that will make this a very, very... Let's pause. Of course, extremely naturally inclined towards liking other humans. I mean, that doesn't match real life, but it certainly matches the video game. They be a great addition to our empire because they're basically free population. But probably not a good idea to colonize them first. See, we only have an 80% oh, it could turn. Okay, let's abort this mission. Let's abort this mission. I think we might have a go. Guys, I think we're not going to go and kill those guys. I think we're going to try to fit in with our new friends who are the exact same as us. I am going to... What am I going to do? I am going to pay them money to put them at 100%, drop one of my 2 colony ships on them. And then I am going to not drop the 500,000 population I normally would with colony ships start. Instead, I'm going to actually just try to colonize 500 million separately. Normally on this start, of course, I take the 2 colony ships so that I can use all the population from both ships on a single planet so that I can have a 1 billion population starting world. This time, we're going to do it a little different because we're going to get free population from the... Now, this is a dangerous system. Not identified exactly where that danger is. We're just going to hope that it's not sitting on their planet. It might be, though, which tragedy, and would end this game. But we'll find out, right? You, that's acceptable. Or in a new planet. Here you have something blue. That's a forest planet. That is a potential. So explore. Running out of fuel. So if what we're doing down here doesn't work, we're on a restart anyway. We only go until ships run out of fuel. So the exploration ships run out. Oh, because I set them that they can refuel. There had to be a reason I didn't. Not refuel. Not a bay refuel. No. Do not obey refuel. Okay, we'll fix you afterwards. I have a ship. He'll come out and get you. It's fine. If we can make this work, I think we have a game. If we can't make this work, what are you? You and why are you One of the hardest parts about the fleet this start is that you have zero control over the civilian ships, private economy ships that are inside your fleet, and they will do stuff like this. 99% of the time they will follow the main fleet wherever it goes until they decide that's not good enough for them, and then they just fly to some place super dangerous all by themselves, even though we corrected away from that place. And they're gonna go in here, they're gonna get attacked by whatever things drove the scout out, if they're pissed, they're gonna run away or die. And if they die, I lose all their stuff. And if I lose all their stuff, this is no longer a game. Who was surveying, right? Is, I don't know, three. I don't know what I did with you. Just refuel at the human. Got nothing in yet. Fuel at the human place or set, so. You do have enough fuels, absolutely. We don't usually set it to refuel manual ships, even though at some points in the game it's better. Manual ships. Some points in the game it makes them do stuff you don't want them to. End the manual ships exploration. Refueling experiment. Back on later. Our hope was that there was no hostiles immediately and the pirate ship. Have the one fleet that we start with, put it 5 pirates. They can do anything that we will hate, like kill our colonizer, which is right where he came in. I want to talk to the government. Best way to do that is here. I am going to speak with them, deal with them. I am going to send a gift. I don't want to send them too much because we need that money badly to be able to operate once we land, but I need to get them to 100%. Let's try the minimum gift. Good, that'll be fine. Grab this colony ship because it's literally already here and just colonize right away. I get it, man, you're scared, but your best path to saving your colonists is to get them on the planet. Ships will deal with that. Good. New world. Our recent colonization of a continental planet has deepened our understanding of continental planets. Nice. This is what I mean by the free text. These are kind of expensive at the start of the game, too. What are the better human benefits, really? And we got to switch governments. I was a little worried that this would have the same effect that it has when you conquer your planet, the first planet you go onto. Because that really messes up with the scheme. Maybe they fixed it at some point, but it used to. This, though, this is what we want to see. We are going to dismiss this. We're going to pick our government. It's going to be a republic. I think some part of me wants to just go all in. Human go all in is carry dictatorship. But republic is fine. It's going to be a republic. Maybe it is a republic effect that made them. No, because I checked it in the last game. Last game was the game where they were too expensive. Fine. That gives us a bunch of what is effectively free colonists and a free technology. That's a really good thing. Find our other colony ship. Well, I guess the reality is what we need. Probably going to default to coming to the new home. Is just kill these pirates, right? Thing you need to do. Private economy decides to take over all of our resources. Production ships, those are vital. I also need to do it properly for once, because I'm not always doing it properly. And that means I need to restrict the construction of mining ships by making their no active designs. And I need to restrict the construction of or is it freighters, so that the civilian economy does not take all of our starting resource. Something I should be doing every game that I keep forgetting to do, making the starts a little less smooth than they. I think it's important that I sort of take this start seriously, because sometimes I don't play this game that seriously, and it causes bad things to happen. I will... we will mark all hull upgrades as manual, and all retrofits as manual. Go through and we'll pick the ones that can be made manual, but can't be made manual using the automatic buttons, and make them manual too. That's a thing that exists, so we do it every time. This way, nothing gets designed that I don't decide on, so I can decide the exact costs of ships. And... we have a game. And hopefully it turns out better than the last one, because the last one was kind of a little bit frustrating. Not frustrating because the game is a problem. Frustrating because I made a mess of things. Let's see if we can't not make a mess of things. Hey, still gotta fight the pirates. Can't forget that we're in the middle of a fight, driving away pirates on the planet we literally just colonized. And because the game is weird that way, they won't have any defenders, because as soon as it becomes my planet, they delete the troops that were on it, so we gotta build our 4 starting troops. It would have troops if I wasn't on it. But it definitely doesn't have troops now that what did it blow up? Oh, this is stuff I needed, I guarantee you. Because I don't think that was a pirate ship blowing up. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, it was. There were 3 pirate ships a second ago. No, 8, I don't know. I don't know. I have a bad feeling these guys just blew up something I desperately need. And I mean, we are successfully killing the pirate ship, so maybe it was a pirate ship. Does this planet have any resources already? Oh, it does have resources. That helps a lot. I mean, if that was one of our ships, we'll pick them up. We'll pick stuff up, right? We just colonized this world in the middle of an undefended pirate attack. They had nothing that they could do about. We'll not be able to stop this guy from raiding. Possible. This guy, we might be able to change his mind, but this guy's getting through. Nothing we can do. Oh, I mean, I think he changed his mind. I think he's decided that this is not the soft target he thought it was. That's alright. These guys, we only know 1 pirate so far. Yeah. We know where they live. We could specifically plan to crack that station early and then do it right this time? That actually could be super useful. We would get the pirate leader at very least, and then probably money? Right. Let's take a second here. Go back to 2. Look at where our explorations are in system up here. Supposed to scan this. Oh, there we go. That 2 planets. As long as I don't mess it up. We got super lucky. Our restart has provided us with 2 planets right away. 1 grassland, 1 continental. That's 2 techs too, because you get 1 tech for each type you successfully colonize, and grassland will give us its own tech. That's just good. I mean, I don't know that this is a perfect start, but it's pretty good. I'm just gonna immediately, even though it's super dangerous to do so, I'm gonna immediately take the second guy. I'm gonna put him on auto. We're gonna say, hey, found you someplace to go. Take your 500 million souls and put them on a planet. There is very little better for a start in this situation than a properly oriented, like a same species, independent, and a relatively good second world. That's possible. It's definitely the best start I've had in this sequence. So that's good. I need to think of what next move is. I need to not overwhelm myself by being too excited about success, because we've had some problems. It's not a perfect situation. We're supposed to have four explorers, and we already lost one. I think this guy, we've sent him into probably right. He is not going to make it. Instead, we're going to stop him, and then we're going to take our starting guy. I'm looking at a guy who's already in the system. A forest planet. This is going to be like this is going to be like the exceptional start. I'm going to unfuel this guy in order to get this this planet surveyed, because if I can build my second colony ship while I still have my starting cache, my third one technically. Ancient Terror. Oh god, nope. 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 That was too good to be true. Did you just die? Or no, I still see your circle. You can get away still. It's possible. I'm gonna lose all my exploration ships. I'm gonna have to spend money on exploration ships. Can you escape? I could really use you. Like good job. Good job on escaping, bud. Good job. Just refuel. That's fine. We'll just remember that 8,000 strength represents a planet that is most assuredly colonizable. Got, in the system. I want you to come down here and... yeah, that's right. Because the guy who came in from up there can... That all seems fine. Pretty sure I can kill this. If I can kill it fast, it's good. The next step. So it's sequence of steps every single time. Got to do them every time. The next step is we need to make sure that we have basic resources coming in, because our starting supply of basic resources is terrible in a refugee fleet. One good thing is we do get to keep the planetary resources of this guy, which I was checking just to make sure. So that puts us a little bit above where we usually are, but it doesn't mean we can just build things at random, because we will run out of stuff. Which means the actual first step is we need to build a small mining station. Not a large mining station, but a small mining station with very little in the way of... Let's upgrade this. You don't need weapons. If we can't defend you, then we can't continue. So we'll have there's no point in giving him weapons at the start, because they don't ever fight off even a single pirate ship that way. The pirates just land on them anyway. And weapons have a lot of unusual reasons. We'll keep your armor and your shield. Any defenders time to help you. Double docking bay. Double docking bay is better throughput, but single docking bay is cheaper. The resources on docking bays are 2 polymer, though. I'm probably going to polymer station to start in order to have 2 of them. got to keep the cost down and the maintenance cost down because we can't afford like overblow that stuff. We can fine. Commerce center check, damage control unit. Less important on stations than ships because the construction ships will pull that for now. Wouldn't have put 2 fusion reactors on it if you didn't need to. Probably can small cargo bay them just at the beginning because that'll cause the freighters to make more trips. That's good for the private economy. Well, I mean, it's good for me actually because it picks the center faster. Make more trips. The full cargo bay will trigger trips, and it does make it tiny bit cheaper. That. They don't need a countermeasure system. If you're gonna have anything, it should be short range sensor array, and they probably should have those. Not expensive. I guess the last question is, do I remove the dock? I'm gonna leave it. I think the docking bay is acceptable. Save and exit. Now we need to prioritize our first 2 construction ships based on the things we absolutely most. So first things, always steel. I want to see if actually control. Not because we haven't explored. Actually do a manual check on the system. Just look around and see if there's any asteroid belt. If there's an asteroid. If this will be our iron supply because it's easier to send it if it's in the starting system. But I probably should get that soon. That guy is back out and doing. Guy who's coming in. That's fine. Once 4 refuels, we will have him check that asteroid belt. Let us get steel. Then after steel and the basic things around steel and fuel is always a high priority, you need silicon, polymers, and then the 2 generator stones, Neculos and Emeros crystals. And after that, it's just weapon, like stuff for individual. Do with or do without, especially since we're human. Our main weapon is going to be the rapid turrets, and the rapid turrets are they're just autocannons. They have the cheapest resource, steel. So let's go. I think run at 4. Colonizer is changing its jump trajectory in a safe system, thankfully. That could go badly. I might exploration ship to get back to 4 right now while I have the money. I don't usually buy them early. Did I not ban you? Did they build these before I banned them? Is that why? Because they're like lightning fast. They changed something in the beta to make it so I can no longer cheat the system by banning them. That would be a tragedy. That would be tragedy if I can no longer ban them. Because banning them is like a big, useful thing to do. No, I just missed. Not paying enough attention. Maybe I did not click everything I needed happening. We also don't need the Maybe we do start from the second. I will watch the queue and see if they are able to build any. Of course, we can't ban them for long because them building stuff is something our money income, and we do need them to build stuff. Just not where every single gram of steel matters. That's not when we want them stuff. They can build stuff once we are, established. We start with enough freighters that the first couple of space stations we build won't even need new freighters. I was going... Up here, there. Gotta be the one that looks... That's a frigate. Why? What's that? No. Oh, I am super confused. Did I accidentally ban my exploration ships? Maybe. It's happened before. Active designs. It totally banned my exploration ship. Don't know why. Probably misclicked, thinking I was clicking freighter, and it just misclicked. It was a misclick. Sure. Classic misclick. Now, we replace our exploration ship. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Okay. 2. Waiting for fuel. 3. Sitting in this system as an explorer, recently refueled, finding nothing of use. Probably goes here next. Comes in here, refuels, scans this system down, starting with the steel, and then we can build a mining station inside that asteroid belt. New one will be number 1. Is fully ready. Send him out to do something. Probably start exploring nearby systems without enemies in it. One of them is going to have to go back up to where the second colony is going to be and explore near there, because we definitely need that. In fact, you can probably just turn around and do that, and then the new guy can do the... Maybe? Probably, like... that way. Grassland Moon. Wow. This is like this is like an A+ start. I am so shocked at how good this start is, because it's not the norm. And if this is a colonizable grassland world, even if it's like a 15 or something, it'll be a 19 since we got getting the free technology when we land on the one in the north. I know there's no north. Fine that there's no north. I just mean the top of the map. Eventually it won't even be north anymore, because eventually my usual decision is to orient myself to the north. We'll just do it now because it makes it easier for me to like figure out where things are if I orient myself to the north. And now that we have a permanent center, I can do that easily. Okay. New ship is built. And explore this system. Now, I discovered something from queuing that I think is really last time. It's a very simple thing. It really helps the queuing. I want you, bud, explore this, to just survey it. Done. I'm going to system explore. But you don't just sit there waiting for me to tell you to do the rest of the system after you do the thing I selected on purpose. I am so happy that we can now do things. So happy. desperately worried that my extraordinarily valuable 500 million person colony ship is going to get wrecked when I'm not watching it. Fine, there's no dangers yet. The only pirates we've seen are these. Pirates don't really hunt colonies. They hunt things that they can steal from. They'll hunt the colony that exists after the colony ship is landed, for sure. Makes me think. I don't think so. I'm gonna say it makes me think maybe I should just build a fleet right now to destroy them. I can get 100 strength at this point. 1,000 strength, I mean, at this point in time, relatively quickly. I think I already have 700. I could get to like 1,500 strength and actually operate my fleet properly this time. That pirate base super early, which could solve a lot of problems for us. More than solve problems, it could just prevent problems from developing. This is a wrecked frigate. We definitely want to get that, but there's danger in this. See if we still have any idea what that is. Better to check that through. Gravlex. Strong Gravlex, and that's manage that. But none of these threats are things we can. Okay. You are refueled. All right. Let's send you relative to the top, right around here some. Just a couple more stars, then you can. You know what? I just said queuing is great. Can you just pop in there? Right, man? Can you just pop in there? Pop in there. Turn to this system and actually full. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. That's useful. The new colony is found. Grassland planet? What? Grassland. They might be counting this as my first world. Don't get one for your first world because I colonized them first. They might be counting this as my. I think that's what also was originally triggering the military start bug, was that they counted your second planet as your second planet as your first planet in a strange way. Planet, okay. Oh yes, that's what it had. We're gonna, even before we build them a star base. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe. Well, that wasn't the ruins I discovered. Guess someplace we'll just check then for. Nothing. All right. Well. That's fine. Can't do anything about that. A peace treaty with us. We intend to kill you. That is a decline. That is a 100% decline. We have plans for you already, and they're not peaceful. Now that I'm up to 100,000 because of that, those ruins, might be fine to have 2 irreplaceable destroyers, and then also probably teched above what we can. Regular stuff we can build. let's build this fleet. Make a fleet template. Let's make an attack fleet template. Edit the current. Make it into... I did it that way. Take this off. Take 8 hits. I think. Build a new attack fleet on our planet. Immediately pay for 8 frigates and still have enough money left over for it. Then we're going to combine them into one fleet, and then we're going to adjust the fleet template so that it normalizes to what we actually have. Won't be able to build cruisers for a while unless I specifically rush them, but I can't rush cruisers. I see that I got a tech that validates that because we got a lot of hard techs to push through. A lot of them. They're going to take forever. How long we're not going to be profitable for. At least we got 2 pretty strong starting colonies. They're unhappy, but how much population? Taxed a little bit. Mind you, this is where I set my tax. Five is fine usually. All right. Leave it how it is. If we can make this, once we make this fleet strong enough, kill the pirates, we will split it in half and put 1 fleet on each planet. Always do it that way. Maybe we also build a small fleet to defend some of the stations, the important stations, but we're not going to build too many stations until we have place. Now, this might have been an overbuild, but we do have more resources than normal. I think this will be okay. As long as these don't gray out, we're fine, probably. Get in here. And it's good. So we can now start the build sequence. Priority of stuff. We have very good asteroids. Very good. Not perfect, because I can't get above 1% Aculon and get, still very good. We're gonna hit, like... We also need... I want to put this distance from capital. Don't have local fuel. Fine, where is the exploration ship in the... So far, so I think I'm fine. I think we're good. Check all of our exploration ships by position. 1, 2 is doing this side. They've landed. 3. Just come back and refuel. That's okay. We can... Checking up potential. It's not... Well, you know, at least you found it, right? We'll send you in this direction. I think you can go up to this part of the other spiral arm. Center. Checking the main system. Checking a few things around. Back to the main system. That is a con... It appears guarded. Yes, we can be brave and... Onto the planet, though, because you'd need to survey anyway, and gives you some space in case you gotta run. Let's see. Check the military. Oh, geez. There's a lot strength hiding inside of there. We couldn't build. Oh, geez, it's actually on the planet. Okay, this is bad. That's fine. It's not, but we'll pretend it's fine, right? Like it's fine. Dying is fine, right? Nobody needs to live. Everybody can die. This ship isn't. So if I pulled it off before, oh jeez. Come on, guy. Come on. You got to obey. Oh no, it did not. It did that thing where I clicked it and it didn't do what I wanted it to. Fine, totally my mistake. I may have just killed this entire crew by misclicking. Guys are gonna kill him so fast. They're gonna kill him so fast. I think he's gonna make it though. Nope, they've ioned him. Keeps jumping and offlining. They keep offlining him with ion. Oh, he got it. He got out. Good job, guys. I didn't kill you. I didn't accidentally kill you. You can divert to this planet now. That's fine. Then you can come in here and you can like search this system, and much safer work for you in Exul. Much safer work for you in Exul. It's fine. Okay. Every exploration ship has a useful job. Check. Discovered scenery bonus. There. Okay. I might build one more. That might be pushing my luck for how little resources I have, but I do want to speed up this section of exploration, giving up the ability to, well, these two directions, because nothing useful. That gives us start looking for a reason. Our second staging point. How does the new getting there? Getting there. Main purpose of this is we discuss this game. This start is so good. So good. I mean, they don't have the same. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong planet. They don't have the same, and they're on a grasslands moon. Not even like, it's not even a continental world. Grassland moon of all. I don't know. I feel almost like I'm cheating having it turn out this good. They don't immediately like us, but like us pretty fast. Now that we have a planet, I mean, they're actually pleased with us, which is good. Take them 3% like. I could probably drop a colony ship here, right? Just by paying them money. Can I build a colony ship and pay? Oh, they're in borders. They are in borders. Makes it really important to get, because I can't normally colonize inside of someone else's border. Do it if it's an independent, right? You can colonize inside of borders of. Change our colony ship design just to make sure that the gigantic refugee colonization module is replaced by the regular colonization module. Actually changing last time they called. Price I would expect. Sir, you know, fine. We trust our civilians to, like, just empty space. Useful if I was sending you far, but I ain't, right? Send people in cryopods into space with no defenses, no command except the computer. That's fine. I think that's fine. Oh. And it only saved 1,000 monies. Okay, I am going to... Really what I do when I have a colony like this is I auto-build it. Auto-build it. The game will then usually... Yeah. Colony ship, and then we un-auto queue it so that we can manual drop. That it works pretty good. Hopefully we end up with enough ancient colony. Take me. No, this is the place we just went. On this ancient world extend across the planet, both above and below ground. Clearly suffered from a bombardment, some other cataclysm in the distant past. Hey, above ground the ruins seem to be more residential. Below ground? Basic diplomacy, human language and expressions. Okay, well that will help us with the colonization attempt we're about to make. Even though, you know, we have them all already because we are humans. That was nothing. That was a lot for nothing. We had that already. We are humans. We get ourselves a little bit, I think. It's gonna be tight on this colonization attempt. I will say that. We need money. Bribes them. Actually coming to like us better, which is nice, but we'll still probably have to fix it in place. Bribes. Build more stuff as we just covered that much stuff. Found any have polymer? I don't think we have. You can run. Close if the north is airing. That makes sense. Have no found this place and well, a candidate, but not a successful candidate. Probably come down up, right? Oh, I set the other guy down. Well, I mean, he can just come home now. Dead, we'll do what I was talking about before. doing full exploration on these. I am truly hoping that this fleet was worth the investment. I think that it will be if we can kill these pirates. Kill the pirates. Oh, is the colony ship... Look. Found Silicon and starting station. System. Immediately. Oh, no. No asteroids was the right choice. I just... Oh, the Silicon is... I imagine. Now the game is confusing me. Okay? All resources, let's go priority. Because it should see that the Silicon is a relatively high priority. I give up. Oh, it just... I give up. No reason to just, like, scroll through menus so when I can click a thing, and it'll just show me the thing. Okay. Silicon, check. Nice. Really, really want these guys. I really want them. Any ship build? Frigate. We are in such... Oh, you know what I did? Have they been deprioritized because I let the civilian economy build stuff again? Did I even do that? Of course they have. Fine, build the frigates first. Probably get money from the attack anyway, right? We look at the second fleet. Strength. Right now, missing ships is... Okay. One more to be done, right? When the last one is done, it's going to be... Mining station built. Starting to feel like it's almost time to full invest. Probably should... I mean, might as well just take it one step at a time. Last frigate? That is something we will be doing. Thank you for noticing the plan. Unlike last time, where I completely messed the whole game up, I am going to basically disband this fleet. From it. Grab these ships. Matter if we grab things that can't be added to a fleet. Or them. Join them to the second fleet. Then try to do a proper and appropriate staged attack against Pirate Station, out triggering their fighters when nobody's there yet. That's what we should be doing, and it's going to be fine. I am going to give the second fleet... I'm going to give the second fleet the name. First fleet, realizing I could have just did it in that order in the first. Everything would have turned out. Didn't. Tell them to refuel, since I can see their fuel's not doing that. I'm gonna say I'm confused how weak that is. That's not the fleet I just built. Got a singular plan here, and you know what? Thank you. We're gonna stage... know what? I don't think so. I think we're gonna prepare an attack. I don't usually prepare an attack because I hate it, but it does make it much more likely that they hit at once. And we're not managing multiple fleets, so should be fine. How is the colony ship is made? Give it the order. Gotta be able to move. I can give it the order. Check passengers. At this. Guys, you seem to be organized pretty well, like you're gonna all drop in at the same time, which is exactly C. Load colonists. Now what I want you to do, enter orbit. There. Once you're there, we'll bribe them if we have the money. Hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll get it from this attack, if anything else. Not anything else. Coming in at decent stations, but we are being hurt by the fact that there are pirate ships here. I'd rather lose ships and burn the station, because then we'll get the ships back from the ones the pirate ships that survive. There we go. Now, how badly were losses? Not bad, actually. There, we did lose hulls, but we now didn't lose any placeable hull. Got one ship from them. What happened to the other ones? Okay, I guess some of the ships don't go to you. That's fine. Let's go to here and let's select ships not in a escort. I'm gonna actually look at this. Since I don't usually use escorts, there are things about engines. Good job, guys. Eight. Oh, we didn't lose anything. The original 4 ships, and that's 8. We just got the destroyer was a little bit hit. Us. Are you like 100% wanted? You are currently 100%. That's because of the positive benefit that comes from killing pirates, which I didn't even take into consideration. That means this is likely going to... Where did the colony... I sent you here. Let's colonize it. If it drops a few points... Or before you get in, it'll still... Colonized. Very nice. Very nice. And a bunch of free resources. Look at that. That is a good start. This might even be, dare I say it, an excellent start. This might also be useful. Times, probably not. Probably not. Well, we're not going to rush to check a planet that's not even a compatible type, right? We don't need to do that. Where you sitting out here in space with no mission? How did that happen, buddy? What did I send you to do? Check everybody else. You're exploring there. You're exploring there. You're exploring here. How come, man? Did you decide? Oh. Did I? You can't be in a fleet, right? Yeah, so how did I send you? I don't know what happened. Come back in here and finish. That I'm just going to select this world and tell you to do this world first, because it's where the fuel is going to be if there's any fuel in the system. I am probably going to have to wanting great idea. This guy I like the super defender. Yeah. Well, that's fine. We'll take different. Oh, that's a good planet. I mean, this is important enough that we may have to just defend this system, so hopefully there's more stuff in there that's useful. See what we see here. Gas giants. One big fuel. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a staging. So there's no way we can ignore this system. It's just too useful with our first sets, our first Neculos stone. So we'll have to defend it with a fleet. I think pretty happy about. Our fleet did such a good job. Once they get home, we'll split it into two sub fleets. And the fourth part of. That should be good. And this system. Right now, I think we need to put I mean, we don't have any other planets available anyway, so we're going to be putting a stop on colonization for that reason alone. Some of these are kind of close. Kinda close. Kinda close isn't a go. So you're coming in. That just means we need sooner, right? All right, then don't refuel. Go here. I'll find you the guy and send him to you. There is fuel. Such a good system. I think what's interesting is we removed their border pressure and they don't push us anymore. Not what I would have expected since their border got all the way up here. So we'll see. It might change in a bit. You're good. Those mangrove forest moons aren't really good for us. One of them might be. May eventually find one that's actually useful. And I am going to commit to this system. Build. I definitely need to find some. Let's commit to the system. Let's build a fuel station there. Well, I still don't have polymers. I don't. my last essential resource I don't have, and then my second essential resources I don't have the other Emros. Neculos. Green is Emros and red is Neculos. Paused one. Game run. Well, we'll find stuff. Pretty confident. Wait. I canceled your refuel. Why did you keep going? I sent you to a different tab. Ever to go there. I said a different side of that tab. Okay, let's just check. Let's just figure this out. Second. Okay. 1 here, 2 here, 3. Back to here, but now you're probably stuck, so we'll get you fixed right where you are. Get the fuel tanker to come in. Sick. Genetic scrambling syndrome, which my brain completely lost the ability to functionally say, but that's what it is. Genetic scrambling syndrome. Right on the capital. Right, where we don't really need it. But this empire is starting to look good. Starting to feel like this could happen. It's a nice place to be in. Probably made whoever's down here mad, because they probably had their eyes on these poor humans that we saved, maybe from the border color, from slavery, from living with bugs. Was sort of pale brown, though. Could also be vegans, which... have transported some fuel someplace. The reality being there is no incoming source of fuel, so it's kind of a hope for the best type situation. I am scared of this. Big mean enemies. Great sense. Here, but those big enemies are... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the risk of sending fuel ships there, and I don't really want to defend it. We're just getting started. We don't need to overrush. Let's look at what our threats. Gravlex in there that it thinks we can take. This is impossibly strong. Romulus, that one was impossible. Nothing in Romulus. Did I imagine there? Maybe I did. Maybe I should just be getting the stuff over here. Okay, that is most certainly the people whose planet who I just stole. Most certainly. They don't seem to see it that way if it is them, though. Let's just see what pops up here. Anything? Nothing. Can't really tell where they are yet. I'm pretty sure it's this, though. It's the right color. It's a hell of a coincidence. It's this. Check our explorers. This guy is still... Oh, no, he is fueled and ready to go. Ready and raring to go. Check to see if this is good. Yeah. Vacuum. Finish the system, although it looks like most everything's done. I guess that's not true. Guess that's not true. Just finish the whole system. Oh, sensor research, a magnetic anomaly. We are doing better than last game already because we have found a singular research base. That just makes the systems around here even more valuable for us. Find anything else useful in here? No, but I'm glad that I accidentally left you there for a second to do some research, because you found us research. Good job, bud. Keep checking the systems around here. I'd love to put a colony out in this direction. Colony in this direction would kind of secure this side and make it make more sense for us to guard Typhoon. The one cool thing is we've only met 2 groups of pirates and we already killed one of them. That's pretty exceptional. This is like the exceptional start. We might even get to see content past the beginning of the game. We might be able to see how the Shaktori thing. Why? Because no, we're surviving. Or you might even argue that we're thriving. Yeah, run away from that for sure. Anything worth? Humans are not going to be able to live in a deep ocean. That would be an extraordinarily out. Ooh, that is borders. That's their borders. Interesting. Okay. But we know their borders don't reach this planet because we'd see on it if it did. So let's check here. A little disappointing in my hope to make a sector, like some strong area out here. Found more pirates right after I said they're literally out here attacking the space. Great, let's Yep. Best way to do. Probably an easier. I go in here. I start select like a bunch of ships like this. Say like this. I use to form fleet. I'm not going to correct this again. Correcting this again is that we take this new find their job. Back to the station. I think that'll be an effective starting use. A lot of pirates. Be told I usually pay one group of pirates off, but because the pirates we found in our system we didn't are here. Nothing here worked. Right? I have no mission. Scanning this. Nope, that's homeworld. Matters. It's like you really finished this whole system? No way, my dude. You got lots of work to do. Explore this. Okay. Okay. Need to repair. Make it home. A lot of the jump before you run. See though that their borders. No colony here. Combination of these two border, I think, would be. You live here now. Of course, refuel here, but you can't repair because there's no planet nearby. How we got to do it at the start of the game. How we're gonna do it. Right, let's see if we found anything else we need. Still need polymer. We do have fuel in main system. I believe Grassland Moon. We haven't got the Grassland tick up yet. 13 plus 8, 21. That's good enough. It'll be able to be terraform. It can have a permanent terraformer on it. Can't have a permanent terraformer. I always think of that in reverse. Planets that require terraforming. Wait, no. I'm going to make sure. I think it's planets that require terraforming have to pay, right? Colony has low suitability, less than 20. The colony amount is dependent. If quality improvement lost, that's about it requiring you to pay maintenance forever. All right. All right. One, scanning in system. 2, exploring there. Scanning in system. 3, refueling. 4, no mission. Have you finished this system? You have not. So what? Second guy I've seen stop. All fine. Ever to get to the refueling, so just like last time, we're just going to stop him up. We're going to send the ship to him. Found more pirates. And you. That. So main world being attacked. Make any sense. All right. First fleet. Do your duty. Never mind. First fleet. Fine. Guard this planet. Here it comes. The inevitable result of not telling the pirates to go to hell is that they start attacking our planets. We need same thing twice. Can't even build because we're in that point in time where we have no money and we're waiting for come through that give us stop you right now, pirates. Will one day, though. Don't forget, though, we've already killed your brethren. I think this guy... Oh. Instead of down here, I think he's gonna... Doing? Exploring? What you doing? Exploring? Great, can you... check this car, please? I think we're pretty stable. But we have the usual pirate problems. I am going to need to have some money. You know what I should do? Just realized I should unlock the shops on card, and they can build. Have those back. Decide to start building. Looks like they queued 2 ships. Not a lot. Oh, there we go. Starting to see some push. Good. Because they are funding fleets right now. They're funding the fleets required to defend other systems. I look in here at my fleets. Attack fleet, building attack fleet. Probably fine, we'll build it as we go. They don't attack too often with the fleet. I say, well, we're literally right now in the middle of it. Gotta tell you, they're making me a little bit upset with that attack. Help a bit. I mean, it's a big expenditure, but gotta defend this planet somehow, right? Oh, come on. The pirates breaking all these ships is gonna be super annoying. Let's just unqueue them. I mean, I can't get the money back for them, but I don't know what better to do. Right? I think maybe we take the first fleet, protect this planet with it. Dead? Because that's gonna just be fun. Then we make an attack fleet, but this time we put it in the capital. I despise that. I absolutely despise that. Game. That is the definition of like I can't, there's very little I can do in response to that. Like, if you send pirates on every world and they break my hulls, I can't really... Like... I need to be able to do that. I suppose the space station is what fixes it. Right? But out here, they're fighting my space station. Two groups of pirates are bumping into each other. They're literally having a pirate war over my world. Because they're not friends. Fine. Just a part, it's just a thing we gotta get through. It's just a thing we gotta get through. Just need enough force to prevent these attacks in the places they're most likely to attack. Be fine. It is frustrating when they target my hulls, though. Sort of, to put it the simplest way I know how, it sort of upscales their threat level. Like, it makes it harder to manage them. Fine. Get it. Get it. Once we get some more money, we'll keep building this fleet up. Once this fleet hits, I'd say, 5 or 6, we'll stop building it and we'll build another spaceport. Then we'll get a fleet down here. I don't think it's impossible for us to defend this. Far from it. Normal pirate stuff. That is marked as already explored. I don't need to actually do that. Bit disappointing though. Oh, that's not the Explorer. The Explorer's in the system. The reason why it's explored is because I just explored it. There's still nothing on it, but I did explore it. Alright. Get out there. Do your stuff. Better defended soon. Refresh the capital soon. I can build 3 more, putting this to 7. There's 8, so that station is trying to defend against multiple different groups of pirates attacking at the same time. We have to destroy them to discourage them, though. If we don't destroy hulls, they will keep thinking raiding will work. We also need to get these troops built, but that's really tough when they're raiding. There, right where you are. That's fine. Back here. All right. We have no money. Hopefully we get a couple thousand a minute so I can put a technology in, because I should not have forgotten that. Try to hack it. Navigational directions and... You could just bump his hard drive a few times to keep him from getting away. I'd love it if you wrecked his hull. Reactor offline stopped. One of our ships fled, but we are stripping this ship fast. He decided to flee. Very hard to keep this up. Hopefully we can get it to work. Guys need to refuel air because they're now attacking here as well. Enough money for me to build fleet improvements. Probably the highest priority. Like I said last time, heavy missiles, fast turrets, and then we'll go for the area missile defense. We do fast turrets first. How long will it take it? Take 19 years? Too long? Is there something be faster than 19 years? Make a big difference mostly in combat right now. Shields. 15 years. Pretty much just gotta hope. Figure this out, right? Like we need the research. I guess we're going to commit to it. It's probably going to take less than 19. Reality. Problem is, it's like we won't successfully defend if we keep losing hulls, right? Can't lose hulls. They have to be the ones losing hulls, not us. I'm not sure I have a way to deal with that until we can get some money from something, and I'm not sure how to get that money. The only other possibility than getting hulls is making fleets bigger than what they can send. Right now, they're just stronger than us. That was a pirate ship death right there. I think. Or it was one of our ships dying, which would be really awful. No, they've lost one ship. It's the same one they lost before. This is actually them. It's like Pirate Wars. Feels strange that in this game the pirates don't act like pirates. They have like a military, right? Like they try to invade planets and stuff. That's... I mean, that happened... There were pirates that invaded colonies, for sure, but they were very small colonies. I guess this is a very small colony. I don't know. It's just, it feels so weird. It's like instead of people who are trying to find money on the like out at the sea, it's like actual organized forces. You just keep him offline so that he gets wrecked. Every time we wreck one, we're better off. And the fact is, they need to succeed at raids in order to like make their raids worthwhile. So the more of their hulls we kill, we get more out of killing their hulls than they get of killing our hulls. So and if they keep getting successful raids, they can rebuild ships, and if they can rebuild ships, then that will put them ahead of us. Guys. Just have to accept this raid is happening. You need to repair. Like, unless they just decide to back off on their own, this raid is happening. Oh. That's a thing. If we keep resisting, it will eventually result in things improving. Good job, guys. Nice to see. All right. Now we need money. Build the spaceports, because the spaceports make the survivability of our bad holes much higher. I could also look into immediate upgrades. It might be possible to optimize these guys for taking the damage. I don't think there is. I think we already put everything on them. You can always check. Yeah. Probably don't. How close are you to being? Small railgun. As a retrofit, I think if it'll... that tiny little bit extra damage, you know? The fact is, I probably can take the defense off because the small railguns, they can do, like, okay point defense. Range. Anything we can do to make the ships inexpensively more effective at their jobs would be good at this point. Where are you going? Can you not retrofit? Oh, you're trying to retrofit at the spaceport. I get it that you think the spaceport will be faster, but that doesn't make sense because you have to travel too far. Buttons in this game can be a trap, you know. Oh, they're not going to let you retrofit. Them ship. I mean, I gotta, because I can't send you that far away. That's absurd. Not like you're not zipping all the way over there. However long that takes. Retrofit. Hey, where did you? Gotta tell you, I didn't know I put ion guns on that space station. If I knew that I had, I would have not. Ion guns are good for very specific uses, but when there's very few of them in your entire system, they're not going to do enough. Not going to hit through enough. Where is that space station? I never even checked it. I just accepted the fact that whatever they... Actually, you can keep your defense Point defense for now. We're going to switch it to the repeating. Actually, no, we're not. Point defense cannons. Fit best with what we actually have available. Large concussion missile. Medium concussion missiles. Medium concussion missiles. And then you can do medium railguns where the stuff. Get lessening that. We'll take off one armor plate. Keep those. Use the countermeasure system. Small starfighter bay, because we'll eventually be doing starfighters, because we're that fission. Okay. Which do I actually realistically take off some of these? That put us off, I guess. That'll actually be better. Retrofit that. Stop running off. Stay where you are. Job is to stay where you are. Fleet for some reason still failing to fuel. I mean, there might not be. There's a little bit. I'm going to just go through each one of these. Do a manual retrofit on each ship. Because it's the only way I'm going to be able to not retire. Not retire. Don't. Stop that action. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get them to retrofit without leaving the system. Apparently, fleet retrofits. Don't want to queue planets. Okay. Well, you know, I was got to get through the pirate section, right? Always the pirate section. Yeah, it makes sense that you would come do your retrofit. Nothing out there. Check all of our scouts. You literally done in here, or did you just stop randomly? No, you did. You just literally stopped randomly again. No, that's already done. I don't know why it's not being marked as being done. Okay, you're fine. Let's find you someplace nearby you can do some. Mission. You've got no mission because you Romulus. Come here and do this. Fuel low. I'm gonna send the fuel truck out to your. One empire that starts. Is that what I'm seeing? Or is it one empire that started over here and is just reached? That's tough to say, but I can't really have that. I really can't have that. Like, I can't have these guys. That's... Well, we may militarize early. I almost never do. I really can't have them wrapping me. Especially since we saw a border down here, which implies either they wrap me like this, which would be weird and interesting. Have to go into debt. No way we can refuse there's no way we can refuse them, right? I guess we just go into huge debt. They give us a ton of ships that we can't afford to have. We desperately need, so we can't refuse. Get a new fleet. I wish I actually knew pirates actually pirate hunt. Where is... it's mine now, so I should find it this. Right on the... Okay. Let's see. Ever build that research base? Can't afford to build it. Missing. We are currently... Redstone is... Polymer is up. That. Redstone. Suppose we build that too. That's going to make this system such a hotbed. But I've been at this for almost 3 hours today. Stop. I think this is in a better condition than it was last time when I stopped. I think we got this under control. They're super in debt, but that's not unusual. Get the civilian economy hopefully to help us. By giving them motivation to build stuff, which means stuff. I think we'll be able to get out of this. That's the hope. Okay. Bye for the day.